One of them because he's like so efficient, and stay fit a lot, you know. And this is a quality because winger are the position where do the most of sprint and, you know, high intensity run and everything, but he plays like a lot, stay fit and score goals. And he's always there, you know.
This is down to people who have a level above, like Salah. He scored a goal and made an assist. And I read somewhere that he contributed with his goals and assists, where there are 38 together, to 31 points of Liverpool this season, you know. So you cannot rule him out for any special award. This guy is exceptional. And what I love the most in his career, he became better and better every year, more clinical. He does less quantity today, but he doesn't lose in quality. And that shows that he's not only a great talent, but as well a very intelligent player.
I just think he's a machine. I just think to be at the top for so long the way he has, if you look at his stats in the first season he joined Liverpool, he's just been so consistently elite and playing in the Prem every week, being as much as he deserves.
He's too good a player. He's playing in the best league in the world, he's playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world. And I think, whether it's this season or another 2 seasons down the line, he's alongside Kenny Dalglish and Steven Gerrard in terms of the top players to ever play for Liverpool, and possibly one of the best wingers, if not the best wide player we've seen in this league.
You know, he's been obviously amazing for the football club over all those years, and we've been through everything together, and I see all the hard work he puts in, and but the numbers obviously speak for itself. I don't think it's
Mo Salah. Who would have imagined what was about to unfold when he signed for Liverpool back in the summer of 2017? Once cast aside at Chelsea, he was returning to the Premier League. Today, though, Salah is not only a Liverpool legend, but one of the most dominant and consistent forwards in football history. This, people, is the untold story of how Mohamed Salah evolved year after year at Liverpool, from explosive beginnings to tactical mastery, leadership, and now a new era under Arne Slot. The year was 2017. Liverpool were rebuilding under Jürgen Klopp, desperate to reclaim their place among Europe's elite. The transfer window opened, and among the names linked to the club was a winger from Roma, Mohamed Salah. But not everyone was convinced. Many fans remembered Salah's brief spell at Chelsea, and ultimately discarded by Jose Mourinho at the time. The question was, could he really handle the Premier League's physicality? I mean, even Klopp himself initially had some doubts, admitting years later that he was concerned about Salah's defensive work rate in his system. But the recruitment team, led by Michael Edwards, saw something different. They saw a player whose numbers at Roma were staggering. In the season before he joined Liverpool, Mo Salah would have an absolutely incredible season. Didn't think he would get any better, scoring 19 goals and getting 14 assists in all competitions. And so, as the story goes, for £36.9 million, then a club record fee, Salah arrived at Anfield. What was to follow was nothing short of historic. Jürgen Klopp would immediately tailor his high-pressing 4-3-3 system to unleash Salah's strengths. Rather than a traditional winger hugging the touchline, Salah operated as a narrow right-sided forward. His trademark move, receiving the ball out wide, cutting inside on his deadly left foot, and attacking the half space between the fullback and the centre-back. Defenders were terrified. His quick acceleration, the balance, and the ability to finish from tight angles made him almost unplayable. The chemistry with Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane clicked instantly. Firmino dropping deep to link play, Mane occupying the left, and Salah making those blistering diagonal runs behind the defensive line. His debut season numbers still defy belief. 44 goals in all competitions, 16 assists, Premier League Player of the Season, PFA Players Player of the Year, Football Writers Player of the Year. That season, he was unstoppable. The doubters were silenced. But beyond the stats, it was Salah's hunger, professionalism, and willingness to adapt tactically that won over Klopp and the Liverpool faithful. His defensive work improved a little bit over time. I'm not going to say it was at the top, but it got better with time. He would press aggressively from the front and track back when he was really needed, becoming a perfect fit for Klopp's gegenpressing philosophy. Liverpool's run to the 2018 Champions League final was fueled largely by Salah's brilliance. He scored crucial goals against Manchester City and Roma, leading Liverpool back to Europe's biggest stage. Unfortunately for both Salah and Liverpool, heartbreak would follow in the final. An early shoulder injury against Real Madrid forced him off. But even in that moment, Salah's legend was growing. His emotional reaction as he left the pitch became symbolic of his fierce passion to succeed. This wasn't just a talented player. This was a player on a mission. So after that incredible debut season, the pressure was really on Mohamed Salah to prove that he wasn't just a one-season wonder, that he could still sustain his brilliance at the very top. And guess what? He did exactly that. From the 18-19 season onward, Salah's goal-scoring output remained impressive, but more importantly, he started to evolve his overall game. While his trademark explosive pace and lethal left foot stayed intact, Salah began adding new dimensions to his play. The tactical system Klopp employed also evolved during these years. With the arrival of Alisson Becker in goal and Virgil van Dijk in defence, Liverpool transformed into a more balanced and more formidable team. Salah's role shifted slightly to incorporate more link-up play and intelligent positioning. He became less of an out-and-out scorer and more of a complete forward, combining dribbling, vision and creativity. This evolution was partly driven by the emergence of Sadio Mane on the other side and the dynamic interplay between the front three, including Roberto Firmino. Salah, Mane and Firmino developed an almost telepathic understanding, rotating positions fluidly and confusing opposition defenders. Salah's ability to drop deeper, create space and pick out key passes improved dramatically during this time. Fans would go on to witness Salah scoring spectacular solo goals, but also providing crucial assists and opening defences with his movement. This tactical maturity earned Salah individual honours, such as his second consecutive Premier League Golden Boot in the 18-19 season. He was integral to Liverpool's Champions League triumph in 2019, but the most impressive aspect was Salah's relentless consistency. Year after year, through injuries and the physical demands of the Premier League, Salah maintained elite performance levels. Between 2017 and 2021, he averaged over 20 goals per season. Off the pitch, Klopp's trust in Salah deepened. The German coach often praised Salah's dedication and work ethic, highlighting how the Egyptian's humility and professionalism made him a role model in the dressing room. As Mohamed Salah was entering into his fifth season at Liverpool, the landscape around him was starting to shift. He's just coming off the Reds winning the Premier League title back in the 1920 season for the first time in 30 years, largely thanks to Salah's brilliance and leadership on the pitch, but with that success came new challenges. The squad was starting to change. Players like Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino, two of the famous front three for Liverpool under Jürgen Klopp, were now starting to get a little bit older and their powers were starting to go, and it was time for them to leave the club. Between 2021 and 2023, Salah's role grew beyond scoring goals. He became more involved in build-up and creative playmaking. His ability to start dropping deeper and link play was vital, often acting as a conduct between midfield and the attack. Statistically for Mohamed Salah, he remained among Liverpool's top performers, consistently finishing seasons with 15 to 20 plus goals in all competitions and a strong number of assists. But more than just the numbers, it was his football intelligence and tactical awareness that would set him apart from the other wingers around the world. Opponents studied his game very, very closely. They were trying to limit his space and time on the ball, but Salah would respond by improving his movement and decision making. He adapted to tighter marking, often dropping into pockets of space or drifting and staying wide to create overloads and open passing lanes. He embraced the senior leadership role, mentoring younger players and embodying the values of the football club. His professionalism and humility made him a fan favourite and a respected figure among teammates and coaches alike. By the end of the 23-24 season, Salah was no longer just a goalscorer. He was the heartbeat of Liverpool's attack and a symbol of resilience and evolution. His efforts culminated in Liverpool almost winning the Premier League title just before Jürgen Klopp would announce that he would be leaving Liverpool come at the end of that season, and then we enter into the new era, which was under Arne Slot. With the dawn of the 24-25 campaign, Liverpool would welcome a new era under manager Arne Slot. For Mohamed Salah, this meant yet another evolution in his illustrious Liverpool career, a fresh challenge that pushed him out of his comfort zone a little bit and demanded new levels of adaptability. Slot's tactical philosophy shares similarities with Klopp's high-intensity attacking style, but with subtle differences that require Salah to rethink his approach on the pitch. Mohamed Salah, now a senior figure and leader within the squad, has embraced these changes wholeheartedly. His role under Slot is less about sheer pace and explosive goal scoring and more about intelligent movement, creativity and facilitating the team's attacking rhythm. He often drops a bit deeper to help orchestrate play and links up with emerging talents, guiding Liverpool's transition between midfield and the attack. This tactical shift has challenged Salah to expand his skill set, improving his passing range, decision-making in tight spaces, and adaptability in different attacking positions. Salah himself has acknowledged this new style has pushed him out of his comfort zone, a testament to his willingness to grow even after nearly 8 years at Liverpool. The mutual respect between Salah and Slot is evident. Slot trusts Salah's experience and leadership, while Salah respects Slot's vision and tactical acumen. And of course, with Salah's latest contract extension secured, Liverpool winning the Premier League, they have signalled their belief in him as a key figure for a couple more years to come. So I guess the question really is, what next for Mohamed Salah? At his age, many forwards begin to start slowing down, but Salah's career shows a pattern of continual reinvention and evolution. His dedication to improving his tactical understanding, technical skills and leadership suggests he still has many chapters left to write. Mohamed Salah's journey at Liverpool is one of transformation, resilience and greatness. From a doubted signing to a club legend, he's continually evolved, mastering new roles, adapting to tactical changes and leading with heart. As he steps into the next chapter, Liverpool fans and football lovers alike can be sure of one thing: the story of Mo Salah is far from finished. But guys, thanks for locking in to today's video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to all my channels, all my social media, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.